What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to be finding out what the brand new Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibo does in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So this bad boy was advertised before, I think this was even advertised before the OLED. Maybe at the same time? I don't remember. But yeah, we learned about this a long time ago. I think it was back in February. So loud. Oh, wow. The detail on this is pretty fantastic. Like the detail on the sword, all of his right arm. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just staring at it and appreciating it. And then he has the Hylian hood down. So cool stuff there. And in my amiibo video, I went over all of the amiibos that currently exist except for this one because it was released today, Friday. We don't know what this one does. We were sort of hinted at that it's going to be a Paraglider, but it looked very similar to a current Paraglider, so I'm pretty interested. Also, in that video, I talked about all the weapons that you can get. Something that I didn't mention, which is a mechanic carried over from Breath of the Wild, is that there are certain weapons that are gated to story progression, meaning like you had to complete 1 Divine Beast for certain weapons, you need to complete 4 for different weapons like the Bogoron sword and stuff to be available. So in this game, this is my first playthrough that I'm just doing all my testing on, which has completed a lot of story beats, and now we're going to be able to test this here. All right, great news, it works. We're going to get a variety of mushrooms, zap shrooms, okay, pretty much similar stuff. And a Decayed Knight's Broadsword. Okay, well that's not good. Let's go ahead and reload the save. And let's do this a lot. Roll number 2. Looks like a similar mushroom supply. The same Decayed Broadsword. Same mushrooms. Same broadsword. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little thing. There's always been a belief system that your first scan is never gonna be a good one. So I'm going to save the game, close the game, jump a day forward, reopen the game. Okay, 4 out of 4 times Decayed Broadsword. And I just got exactly what I thought we were gonna be getting. Like 100%, I thought this is what we were gonna be getting, and it's exactly that. The Champion's Leathers Fabric. In this game, you have your original tunic, which is right here. It's called the Tunic of Memories. It's been rebranded from the Champion's Tunic. And now you have a new version of the tunic called the Champion's Leathers, which has more leather on it and it's slightly stronger. So that's the reason that I thought we were going to be getting this, because you have the Sail of Memories or whatever it's called, because the Tunic of Memories, there's also a Parasail version. And now I was fairly certain that the Tunic of Leathers, we were going to have the same thing. Another Decayed Broadsword. So obviously the Decayed Broadsword is the common drop. And then there's going to be something that's uncommon, probably just a non-decayed broadsword. And then you have like the rare / very rare ones, which is typically where the tunics fall in. I just don't know where it would fall in with this game. There we go. There's the non-decayed Knight's Broadsword. Maybe this follows the same pattern that the other amiibo clothing does, which if you obtain this tunic in game, you're not going to be able to obtain it from the amiibo. So I'm gonna test it on a save that doesn't have this. Here's my brand new playthrough. I have one that's near the end game. I have one that I'm keeping at the beginning of the game for early testing purposes and I'm constantly resetting on top of. And then I have this one that I'm actively playing through, and most of the videos you're gonna see are based off of this save. This is the one that's on my limited edition Austin John Colorware Nintendo Switch. There's the Champion's Leathers Fabric. That's what I assumed. This is probably like the exclusive item to this amiibo. And then there's going to be, I think we're also going to get the tunic. I really do. And while I've gotten a bunch of mushrooms to come down, none of them have been a truffle. So there's that. I'm starting to wonder if there is a special unlock at all. My first time getting arrows to drop. Another Decayed Sword. I'm now testing on 3 Nintendo Switches at 3 different points in the game to see what's going on. And it seems like the Decayed Sword is happening about 90% of the time. The undecayed sword is happening 10% of the time. And the champion's leathers is just that one instance. Or sorry, tunic of leathers. So I'm really starting to wonder if there's any clothing that you get at all. Or, you know, good weapon. No Bagoron sword, no dusk bow, nothing. More decayed broadswords. Not a healthy way to enjoy your amiibo. Just saying. Great news. We are now 17 minutes into scanning. I got my first Hardy Truffle. So you can get Hardy Truffles from this, which is nice. I'm also observing that my game with 0 of the races quests done never got a non-decayed sword. So I think the non-decayed sword is locked to story progression. But again, still nothing awesome. I'm gonna go the full half hour on these 3 switches here. And this is going to be my last round of scanning for the full half hour. I've seen 1 Hardy Truffle ever. Maybe 5% of the time saw arrows fall. Only the game that had story progression had a non-decayed sword. And 90% of the time it was a Decayed Knight's broadsword. So it seems like the only unique thing here is going to be this. The Champion's Leathers fabric. Which is very close to the Tunic of Memories fabric that you get from, I think it was Archer Link. I don't have the sheet up in front of me. I've just been doing this. But yeah, there you go. The brand new Tears of the Kingdom Link just gives you that exclusive fabric and some swords and some mushrooms. So I figured it'd be fitting to at least show you the 2 of them side by side. At the bottom left screen, that is the brand new Tears of the Kingdom Link. Above me is the Tunic of Memories fabric. That's from Breath of the Wild Archer Link. And in the top right is the Hyrule Princess fabric. That's from the Breath of the Wild Zelda amiibo. So I figured, hey, might as well change all 3 Paragliders at once and have an epic side by side, right? Oh, one of them was slower. Why was one slower? Oh, great. I have another chance. 3, 2, 1, go. It's raining in one, but there you go. That's the difference between the Breath of the Wild Link and the Tears of the Kingdom Link. And also wind. Well, guys, if you found this information and testing helpful, and maybe you're going to keep your link inside of the amiibo packaging or not, it's completely your call. Let me know your thoughts in a comment down below. And for more Tears of the Kingdom content, just keep watching my videos because they're going to keep getting recommended to you. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, Austin John out.